Y'all, welcome back to another vlog. I was just like halfway through getting ready and thought that I would turn on the camera. I am wondering if this might be my last vlog that I record before I have this baby. When I'm recording this, I am 38, almost 39 weeks pregnant, and I went to the doctor Tuesday. I'm filming this on, yeah, that was just yesterday. I went to the doctor yesterday, and basically she was like, you're not dilated at all, and we're probably gonna need to talk about some options if you don't go into labor by your next appointment, because neither of us really want me to go over by a whole lot. So anyways, I was like, might as well, even though I haven't even edited the last vlog that I filmed, I'm like, might as well just pull out the camera and vlog today, because I'm trying to keep myself busy and not just like wait around. Like, you have no control over when you're going into labor, and I'm doing what I can. I'm walking a ton. I'm doing my workouts still, but mainly the labor inducing things. I'm walking a ton. I'm drinking the raspberry leaf tea, but I'm not doing anything weird. And I feel like I just am a big believer, number one, in like, when your body and the baby are ready, you're going to go into labor. There's not really a whole lot you can do, because I'm not going to do anything like extreme, like that castor oil stuff. I could actually never. But I also just think that, like, I'm a big believer in like my doctor. As I've said this whole pregnancy, and like she's said all along, like, none of that stuff, the eating a million dates, drinking different teas, whatever, really is going to have any like super crazy effect. Like, some people might disagree with that, but I'm like, I'm not going to put myself through anything weird, because then you just get like obsessed with it, you know? So I'm doing like my normal stuff, but nothing crazy. And I was kind of like having, I don't know, it's weird because you're kind of waiting to go into labor, but you also like don't want to sit around and wait to go into labor because you have no idea when that's going to be. And also, I don't want to rush this time away. Like, I'm very aware that this is valuable time to rest and have quiet, have time to myself, and time with just me and Corey. And so I'm like determined to not be just like laying around in a bad mood, wishing it away, because I still feel amazing. My body feels great. And I'm like, I'm not going to sit around and be miserable. We're just not doing it. So I made a list of a few things that I want to get done today. Because I'm trying to balance like having social plans pretty much every day. And then also like having downtime and productive time. And I made a little list of just stuff that I'd like to get done today, and thought that I would use vlogging as some accountability to actually get that stuff done. I'm like working out of my like to-go makeup bag, because my hospital bag is packed and everything is just like ready to go. But number one thing on my list is I get ready every day. I've done my little 5-minute makeup routine like almost every day of this pregnancy. Literally feel so much better when I do it. We'll see how realistic it is for me to like get ready every day when I have the baby. I'm sure at first it will be the very last thing on my mind, but it does make me feel so much better. Just to do a little something. I kind of want to put my hair up. It's honestly so humid out today. We just went on a walk and my hair got so frizzy. It's weirdly warm here right now. But I thought I would use y'all as accountability. Let me read you my little list of what I think we should do today. So we're converting my office into, actually, hold on. Before I tell you that, I'm going to show y'all the nursery, because I was going to film like my actual nursery tour today, because I worked with a ton of brands on that. And it's predominantly all through TikTok, but it's so gloomy, and the nursery already doesn't have like the biggest window in it. And I know it'll look so much better on like a sunny day. So not doing that, and gonna wait till our next sunny day to record my nursery tour, and just like hope that I have time to do it before I have her. But like, who really cares? I could give a nursery tour, when she's here if I needed to. But I'm going to show y'all, because I was like, I can show the YouTube channel. This camera's like lights things up nicely, and I just feel like it's more casual with y'all. I don't know how to explain it. I'm like, I can just show y'all, and it doesn't have to be a big deal. So I'll show y'all that, and then we're converting my office into a like flex guest room, playroom, just like sitting room, really cozy like sitting room. I'm actually so excited. I feel like we're gonna get so much more use out of this room now. I'll show y'all, but we moved my desk out of there, moved the big chairs out of there that were in there, and honestly, just it's a lot more open now. And yeah, I ordered some stuff yesterday for that room. So I ordered a day bed, which I actually am like kind of panicking that I ordered the wrong one because I thought I ordered the one I wanted and then I think I might have changed my mind today. So I'm gonna wait till it gets delivered. And then if it gets here and I'm like, I don't want this, I'm gonna just take the box back up and return it and order a different one and like not stress myself out about this being fully done before the baby gets here. But we'll see. I have a couple ideas. I might show y'all some inspo, even though I feel like by the time this is posted, I will have had to like make the decision. But I have already the rug we're going to use in there. And I got sent some curtains that I want to use in that room too, just because I have them and I was going to use them in here. But I like how like bright this room is. And I don't really want to like make it heavier and like add more stuff on my side of the bed with curtains because I'm already about to have the bassinet over there. So I'm going to roll out the rug in there, change out the curtains. I have this vintage Louis Vuitton bag that I unboxed in one of my last vlogs that needs cleaning, and I want to be able to use that bag, and so I'm going to clean and condition that bag. It needs a little bit of work for sure. I have a little bit of filming that I want to do for TikTok, so I got like a really sweet baby outfit for Claire that I want to make a video about, just a couple other little filming things that I know I can get done today. And that's like the beauty of getting ready every day, is I feel very ready at any moment to like whip out the camera, whip out my phone and be creative if I have an idea for content. And I feel like that's like the biggest motivator for me, is like if content creation is going to kind of become a part of my job, which like it kind of is at this point, and be an income producing thing, I'm like, I need to be like kind of ready to create content and not just only get ready on days that are pre-planned. Like I think it's just a lot more productive. So I have some filming. I have a very long vlog to edit that I might actually break into 2 parts because I imported the footage and it was literally like over an hour and 20 minutes of footage. So that was a lot. What else is on my list? I have some computer work I need to do. I decided Corey's having a guys' night tonight, and I was like, I could go hang out with a girlfriend, but instead I'm gonna have a cozy night and I'm gonna make tacos, taco bowls, and lay on the couch or lay in the bed and edit my vlog. Just like light some candles. It honestly just sounds so good to me, even though I'm trying to be very careful about not like being a hermit in the house and like isolating myself. So I think I'm going to have like a low-key evening in. I have some stuff to upload to YouTube, some editing, and then a little bit more content editing to do too. So I think we're gonna start out with some filming. I already this morning worked a bunch, went to Pilates. I have 2 Pilates credits left for the month, and then I'm pausing my membership because I'll be right at 40 weeks. And I've gone to Pilates. I've only been going 2 times a week recently, but I've gone at least 2 times a week, up to 5 times a week at some parts of my pregnancy, every single week of pregnancy. Besides, I think we were out of town for maybe like 3.5 weeks total while I was pregnant. No, probably like a month total. But like besides that, I am so just like proud of that consistency. So I have 2 more Pilates classes left. I'm gonna go on Saturday and then hopefully once again next week, and then it'll be baby time probably. But I went to Pilates. I fully cleaned out my car. I took it to the car wash. So I like did the outside, and then I fully cleaned the inside of my car. Corey would have done it for me, but he's like doing so many other things. I was like, I feel good enough to do this. I'm just going to do it. So I wiped down every square inch of that car, vacuumed everything, took out the WeatherTech mats, like shook those out. They probably need to be pressure washed, honestly, but pretty good. It looks a lot better. And then I went to the post office and shipped some embroidery orders. And what else did I do? Came home and fixed Cora and I lunch. We're having those breakfast sandwiches still that we're obsessed with on my sourdough English muffins. And then we went on a walk. I edited some of my vlog already. Just cruising through the day. There's a ton of laundry on the bed behind me. I like had the bed all clean and made, and then Corey was holding laundry. So let's start off by quickly putting away laundry, and then we'll go from there and head into cleaning out my office, filming, etc. And I'm going to decide if I'm going to put my hair up. I can't really tell in this camera if it looks frizzy, but I am pretty sure it's going to annoy me. So I'll probably put it up. But let's put some laundry away first and foremost. Gotta turn on the toast. My mom's like asking me a question about heavy cream. Hold on, we have a quiche emergency she's trying to ask me about. Just got some packages delivered. You get so many things from Amazon when you're about to have a baby. I'm like, what did I even order this time? Compact magnetic stud finder. That seems like a Corey order. Oh, my retainer cleaner. I finally finished my Invisalign. Finally. Oh my God. I was in them for so much longer than I was supposed to be, partially because a lot of the time I was in them was like in the first trimester, and I couldn't wear them during the day because it like made me nauseous and I had to be eating all the time, and that slowed down my progress. Anyways, I was like, I don't want to be buying those little tablets every time. I need to clean my retainers. So I got this ultrasonic retainer cleaner. Really thrilling stuff, I know. Don't mind the huge stacks of books. We're like cleaning out Corey's office. I'm telling y'all, we're nesting every room of this house. This is, I think, hello, that did not work. This is a Poshmark order of something that's actually brand new, but it was on Poshmark. Oh, a little thank you note, but it's actually some church marketing. Interesting. So these are Rothy's. My second pair that I've gotten my hands on in like 2 weeks. There's a Rothy's store in Nashville, and I tried on a couple pairs and couldn't decide on a color that I wanted or the size. They don't do half sizes, and my sister and I were both facing the same dilemma, which was like, you either get a pair that fits very like perfectly, which is fine, but like sometimes you don't want a little bit of wiggle room, right? Especially if if you're gonna wear them with socks. And then the next pair or the next size up is like a little bit like big, not too big, but just like a little baggy. Anyways, I also couldn't decide on a color. So I loved this leopard print that I guess was sold out for a while. So I got these in like a smaller size. They fit perfectly. And then I have a neutral color. These actually fit the best. I think my other pair is a little bit too big. These are the cutest shoe. I'm gonna film a whole TikTok about these because Rothy's are like my new discovery, and I love them. As a lifelong Birkenstock Boston wearer, this is kind of life-changing for me because these are so much more comfortable, and I think they're a little chicer too. I know y'all can't even see them. I'll try to show y'all in the mirror in a little bit. I know y'all can't even like see them, but those are my packages for today. A shockingly small amount from what we usually are getting these days. It's like kind of bad, but okay. Gonna do a little filming, and then I'm gonna show y'all the nursery because I'm so excited. I need to show someone, even though the lighting is like not good for it today. Like, see how chic these are? I just think they're so cute. The little like leopard print, kind of like velvety look. I genuinely like love them. Perfect. I don't want to say mom shoe and be weird, but like kind of like low-key perfect mom shoe. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all the nursery now. Y'all are the first people to see it because like I said, I have not done my official like nursery reveal, but I'm just gonna take y'all around the room. I'm so proud of what we've done in here, and you honestly wouldn't believe the amount of work that goes into a little space like this, truly, it was a full transformation from our very boring drab guest room. So let's take a little look around. Ignore my water bottle on my phone. I like just set that there, but let's see, I'll just like go around the room and we'll talk about it. So I know my phone tripod's kind of like ruining the vibe here, but this wall obviously is a little off center, a lot off center now. You can tell the dresser is way to the side. Basically, this is a small room. I can actually talk to y'all in the mirror. Hold on. My little camera's so funny. Basically, this is a really small room and it's a really sweet room, but kind of the dilemma that we had when we knew we were pregnant was like, do we want to move to like a bigger house or make this house work? Because this house is plenty big. We were just going to have to get a little creative because I had like big ideas. And of course we settled on like, we love this house. We love the location. We're walking distance from my parents. Like, we're not going to move. So with that being said, I had the dresser all like centered up. Let's see. I had the dresser all centered up perfectly. And then my chair got delivered yesterday. And I was like, I want the chair in that corner. This is going to be fun. And I don't mind it at all. I think it's sweet. I think it works and I love it. So let's talk about the dresser. Super sweet piece. I got that off Facebook Marketplace. It was like a really kind of chipped, like dark wood. Stevie thinks this room is for her. Probably because I keep telling her it is. You know, look at her. She's going to go get in the changing pad. I guarantee it. But I refinished the dresser in the same color that I did our bathroom walls in, Sherwin-Williams Debonair, 50% saturation. And then I just added these little like applique, like wooden pieces on there from an inspo photo that I saw. And I think it turned out so sweet and custom. Opted out of the expensive, like hard plastic changing pads. They just look so uncomfy to me. And I wanted something easy. So I have that. And then I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with her little silver stuff. I kind of feel like styling this area with like a coffee table book would be really cute. I might. Look at her. I told you. She's obsessed with the changing pad. She wants to take a nap. Oh, Stevie, that's so cute. She's like, oh, are we making a TikTok? I might do like a coffee table book here and like a vase that I keep like fresh flowers in. I'm not really sure. But right now I have a few silver pieces, some Wedgwood there for her. This mirror is Ballard. I've wanted it in my house forever. Finally just bit the bullet and ordered it. My Wedgwood plates are from a local antique store here in Huntsville, Railroad Antiques. The wallpaper is Rifle Paper Company. I worked with them on the Nursery, which was really sweet and special. So got the wallpaper from them. And then I also got the rug from them, which was hard to kind of find something that was like fun and whimsical, but didn't like compete with all the patterns we had going on. And I think this really is perfect. So I'll put more details about all that when I do my actual like TikTok content with them. I just need to wait for a day when it's not gray outside. Another brand I was lucky enough to work with in here was Namesake. See, look, she laid down, sweet girl, was Namesake Home. And they gifted me this chair and it got delivered yesterday. Literally my dream. Like, I'm so obsessed with it. I can't get over it. And I desperately need to film some content about that, but it literally just got here. I've sat in it one time. And then we had this little nightstand and the lamp already. Embroidered her a little cocktail napkin for me to set my drinks on. And then her little hat, which I think is going to live there. This y'all might recognize from her baby shower. It's her little name bunting. And I just pinned this up yesterday and I thought it filled the space perfectly and brought like a pop of pink into this corner. This window treatment, I got sent the like linen-y drapes. I wasn't going to do anything because we just invested in the shutters in here. But I decided because I got gifted them and I had them, I was like, I'll hang them up. Love them so much. The way that I have them draped out, I think is so sweet. And then the cornice or the half tester, whatever you want to call it, I got off Facebook Marketplace and recovered myself with this really sweet, like leafy green fabric from Hobby Lobby. Corey just mounted that for me and I love it. And then that little bouncer is not going to go in here. I think that'll live in our living room, but it's in here for now. I got the hamper with the linen lining from the store at home. And then we have her little crib. The crib is a 4-in-1 from Pottery Barn. Super nice. Probably one of the nicest pieces of furniture I have in my house. And then I got the little blanket secondhand on eBay. My sister got me the Hermes towel and then I put it in a frame and I think it is so unique and cool and ties in like a pink element, just girly. Right now, I don't have anything crazy going on crib sheets wise. Honestly, I feel like there's so much stuff to buy. When you're doing a nursery, I was like, I'm just going to keep it simple. So I have white crib sheet on the Newton mattress, a white ruffle crib skirt, and then I just have her little Snuggle Me lounger in there for now. We obviously won't have her sleeping in that in the crib, but I needed a place to put it. This is her little outfit that Corey's mom got her. I need to do a video about that today, but this is the brand that it's from. So special. And I just have that there, like I said, to make a video. Okay, and then over here is actually, I wasn't sure I was even gonna like this. It's one of my favorite parts of the entire nursery. It's these scalloped bookshelves from Amazon. I love them. I will put them in a storefront under Nursery. I think they're already there. And it's all her books. We did books instead of cards for her baby shower. She's a ton of books. And then just like little things that are sweet and special. These little Staffordshire dogs, just sweet little things I've collected for her. And then the top shelf has like stuff that isn't needing to be used every day because it's really high. It's a bonnet that I embroidered for her baby shower. Really sweet little stuffed animal that my mother-in-law got her. My Mimi sewed this prayer and it was hanging in my room growing up. This was her little alphabet game from our baby shower. Her little Ralph Lauren sweater from her announcement shoot, which I actually want to frame whenever she's done wearing it, of course. And then her baby shower invitation and a little cross. We have another really sweet little cross hanging over the door there. And then her closet is really sweet. I need to actually hang these up. These are really special like smocked dresses from when I was a little girl and I want to hang those up somewhere. But we just did a little DIY shelving system in here that I organized with these really pretty like flexible baskets that I got on Amazon. I have huge ones up top and then that's a breastfeeding pillow. And then I have little ones all throughout. I've got her little Easter basket down there, her play gym, size 1 diapers, just different things, but kind of a, what I'd call a semi-custom closet. Super affordable. I'd call that project maybe a $250 project and super practical. So that is the nursery. I really couldn't be more happy with it. I think it's so special. Oh, and then the light fixture is so sweet. Little sweetie crystal chandelier that was here in our guest room, but it's perfect in the nursery. And we just need to install a dimmer switch on it because it's blinding bright when it's turned on. But yeah, that's what we have at the moment. And the only area that I think I might style up a little bit more is the dresser. But to be honest, like I feel like you need room to set stuff when you're getting a baby dressed and like you don't want junk everywhere. So I might treat myself to a pink coffee table book to go on here to put some stuff on. But besides that, I think we're going to call it done. But I'm going to sit down. Clearly I can barely breathe and talk. I'm going to sit down in my chair and talk about her sweet little outfit, do a little TikTok on that, and then move on into cleaning up my office. And I'll probably try to get a walk in before the sun goes down and I come inside and just do editing for the rest of the night. Okay, y'all. So we're in, I need to stop calling it my office. We're in what's going to be the guest room, playroom, just ultimate cozy, like multi-purpose room. But I've got a little cleaning out to do. I don't think we're getting a furniture delivery for in here until Monday at the earliest. But I like want to get as much done as I can. I'm kind of in that like mental space of like the baby can come any day. So the more we can get done now, the better. And like when I have the energy and the time, I'm down. So first things first, I have a pile, I don't know if y'all can see, of like stuff that's listed on Poshmark on my floor. Now here's the thing about Poshmark. I always have trouble knowing like how long I should hold on to stuff before I just like take it to Plato's Closet and get completely ripped off. You know, Plato's sucks 100%, but I end up holding on to stuff for so long and it takes up so much space. But then I obviously love having a balance on Poshmark. It's like how I get half my stuff. So I'm gonna start by putting all this away. You guys wanna see what's on my Poshmark? These are the Steve Madden Gauny flats. I wore them maybe one time. I don't even ever know if they've been outside. So cute, so fun. I have them in black. I never wear the red. Fry harness boots. So cute. I just don't wear them. I just like am cleaning my stuff out. Doc Marten sandals. Really cute boutique little boots, which I love. Again, I just do not wear them. And then never worn the little kind of like perfect garden shoes, the foam Birkenstocks. I probably could keep these as like a little garden shoe, to be honest with you, but I don't really garden, if I'm being honest. So anyways, I'm gonna try to find a space in the closet in here. Okay, so let's see. These are pillows that are actually like really ugly, but I ordered pillow covers to style in the daybed, and I'm going to use every pillow I already have in the house to put on them or put them on. So I'm going to keep these for sure. This clothing rack like is really helpful for embroidery, but at the same time I don't know if it's 100% necessary. Maybe this could go in our bedroom and I could put Corey's hanging clothes on here, like his work clothes. I'm trying to decide if I like want this in here still. I'm gonna put it in the hallway for now so I can roll out the rug. I do use it every time I'm packing for a trip. I will tell you, a clothing rack is so helpful. Okay, I went crazy this year when Hobby Lobby was having their canvas sale, and I have some huge canvases you didn't know I love to paint. I've actually been thinking that starting a new painting would be a really productive thing to do for like before the baby comes. And I have some that I want to paint. I just don't really have a space in my house for another humongous painting. So I'm trying to decide about that. But I have massive canvases here and I really don't know where they're going to go. It's like they might have to live in here still. But again, for now, I'm going to move them out so I can roll my carpet out. Everyone always tells me, everyone being like my friends, that I should sell my paintings, which I feel like I am like not actually an artist. I just enjoy painting. Like, look how big that canvas is. That's my favorite thing ever, a massive canvas. But I don't know. I think it might take all the fun out of it. But if anyone wants to commission a huge painting, let me know because I love to paint. That's actually sounding so tempting now that I like brought that up. I'm like, oh, I like have the itch to paint. Like maybe I need to do that. Once I edit my vlog, I gotta do that first. Easel. Just so tall, I have to be careful not to hit stuff with it. My dream home, like my next house, is gonna have like a craft room. We had a craft room in the house that I grew up in when I was younger, and it was so fun. It was like concrete floors with like a huge painter's sink. It was so cool. Okay, and then I have this office chair. I ordered this. It was $300, and at the time I thought that was very expensive for a chair. Like 5 years ago when I first started my marketing and business mentorship business after college, and now I use it for embroidery, but I don't know that it's going to be able to be in here anymore, and I think I'm going to end up getting like a little stool or ottoman that's more dual purpose, so I don't know what to do with this, but we're moving it out. Now, I don't remember how big this rug is. I think the room is longer this way than this way. But the bad thing is gonna be if it has to go under my sewing table, because that bitch is heavy. She is wrought iron and marble. Better vision. Oh my god, it's so big. Okay. It's like on the one hand I should be relaxing, like, oh, I'm so pregnant. On the other hand, I'm like, I'm gonna want to sit and relax when the baby's here and like not have this stuff like hanging over me, you know? And also, if staying active puts me into labor, it's time. It's time to go into labor, you know? These are the curtains. They're like green velvet. They actually really match the walls pretty well. I think I might do like a Greek key, like upholstery tape on them, but I also don't know how much I care. But I'm just gonna like lay these out so I can see the vibe. And then we'll hang those up. Cool. Okay. We're getting there, you know? We're getting there. I'm just gonna have a chill night in tonight, like I said. I feel like I get kind of antsy sometimes and I'm like, ooh, I kind of would love to go run around and go to like Home Goods and At Home and stuff, but the reality is that I need to do that during the day and not run around by myself in the dark unnecessarily. Like, this is the time to relax. So I'm not going to get a second wind. I think I'm going to go finish up stuff on my phone. I need to upload a ton of stuff to YouTube Shorts, which I try to put all my TikToks there. I need to do that. I need to like redistribute some stuff I just put in the hallway. And then I need to answer a ton of TikTok comments, respond to those, and edit a few things for tomorrow. And that way, once I eat dinner, I can just edit my vlog after I eat and like turn on the Kardashians or something and relax. So, hi baby, come here. Stevie's like intrigued by all the house projects, but I think she's also like, what are we always doing? Like, why are we always doing so much? Why are we always doing the most, huh? Why are we doing the most? Oh, I love her so much. Oh, I love my... I just am so like hoping that she does good with the baby. Like, I hope she doesn't feel any type of negative. I think she's going to be good because we love her so much and we're still going to give her so much attention. Okay, I'm going to go sit and work a little. Oh, I know what I was working on. I was working on drinking so much water. I like take hydration so seriously these days because I get so thirsty at night that I'm like, if I'm not doing a good job of hydrating during the day, like it makes me mad because then I'm up peeing all night because I'm drinking so much in the evening. So I'm trying so hard to drink 2 of these a day, 40 ounces each. And then I also drink lemon water and tea in the morning and I have a coffee. So, but I put electrolytes in here and I stay pretty active. So, oh, maybe I'm gonna go for a walk actually before I get on my phone again. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for like a 45-minute walk outside. Realistic pregnancy cravings dinner. Not even pregnancy cravings, just like pregnancy hunger. Y'all are gonna laugh. I went on a walk and then I ran into my dad on the walk because we basically live in the same neighborhood, which is so fun. And we walked together and that made it go by a lot faster. I think I got in like 40 minutes of walking, which is really good because I did like 30 earlier and I went to Pilates. I'm telling you, I'm trying to walk this baby out, but this is what I'm having for dinner, okay? It's taco meat with like taco seasoning mixed with cottage cheese for extra protein because again, I'm just like so hungry. And then I wanted a little bit of rice, not a lot. And then literally these organic frozen veggies that we get from Costco, just like in a bag. I just like steamed them. Avocado, elote seasoning. Literally, I'm so excited to eat this. And I was so hungry when I was cooking. I started eating this cantaloupe. And I also ate the rest of my Grillos. So that's where we're at. And I'm gonna go sit on the couch and watch something while I eat this. And then I'm just gonna probably wash my face and edit. So cozy for the rest of the night. Corey's having a guys' night and I was gonna make social plans. I feel like I already told you all this. And then I was like, you know what? I don't have many nights left probably just to myself. And this just sounded like what I wanted to do. And like the size of bowl I'm eating out of. Hello? I wanted so many veggies and it wasn't gonna like be the right layering if I put it in a little bowl. last day that I was vlogging was, but I know that I was just kind of filming random stuff, so I thought I would take y'all along for Saturday. I got up and went to Pilates this morning, and there's a new bagel place that just opened, like right by us, which is so fun. We don't have a lot of stuff like right near us that we love. So I went yesterday with my friend, and we had the best time, and then we're going again today. Corey and I are. So I'm just making myself a coffee because I got a cold brew there, and just in general, like I make a really good coffee at home, so I'm kind of like, it's fine. I'll just do it myself. What cup should I bring this in so it's not like
the purple Yeti?
You think the Yeti?
You got rid of that wine chiller, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't like it. This is actually a good idea to bring it in a Yeti because I can't really drink my coffee before I eat, honestly. My acid reflux this morning, I barely ate anything before Pilates, and still, it was so bad. Like, I am not gonna miss that. Oh my god, I can't even tell y'all. Okay, and I can't put too much milk or I don't like it. I was like, why do I feel naked? It's because I don't have lip gloss or lip liner on. That's the problem. Oh. Okay.
You can put salt in your coffee, and then
Just a little bit.
sometimes I come
Salted
behind you
maple.
I slurp up the last of it, and then I'm like, oh, it's a salty surprise.
Well, some of the salt probably goes to the bottom. I try to mix it up. I literally was out here frying turkey bacon because I can't have a bagel with like smoked salmon on it. I probably could, but like, I don't know. I heard you're not supposed to. And I've been so good following the rules this pregnancy. I'm like, it's not time to break it. The rules now, you know? So I was like, I'll just fry some turkey bacon and bring it in a bag like a crazy person. So that's what I'm doing. Got a very springtime outfit on today, but it feels like spring.
Yeah.
Is it going to get cold again?
Yeah, this coming week.
Well, it's okay. Winter's not supposed to be over yet. Okay, we are back from bagels. That was so good. We just got a new, it's called Jeff's Bagel Run. And it's like right by our house. And nothing is right by my house. Like we don't live near a bunch of stuff. And so it's so fun. It was really crowded. I know it's just because they just opened. And I like want them to be crowded. I want them to do really amazing. And I can go during the week. I literally was like, when this baby comes, I'm going to be here 24/7. So we are just about to head out again. We came home, but then I laid down on the couch. I was trying to edit my nursery tour content. Oh, my sister's FaceTiming me. Hold on. Okay, my sister called me, and I cannot ignore the sister FaceTime. You know, you never know. Especially when you're this pregnant. My family's like, are you like having contractions? I'm like, y'all think I wouldn't let y'all know? My dad was texting me this morning. Okay, anyways, my little list of things that I'm trying to bring. Had to charge my AirPods. That seems very necessary. My camera was out of battery. I'm gonna bring that. Oh my gosh. And then I'm like, do I want to unplug my phone charger and bring that? Like, not really, to be honest. I guess I'll bring the camera charger just in case. Okay. I think that's everything. Oh, I should bring my phone charger. It's too much. It's too much. Good morning, girls. It is quite a few days later. I feel like I'm kind of living in limbo a little bit at this point. How pregnant am I right now? I'm 39 weeks and like 4 days pregnant. So I'd be lying if I said I wasn't feeling like every day might be my last day of my like normal life. But it's been a really productive week, and I wanted to pick up the camera today to kind of finish up this vlog and show y'all projects I've been working on. I've got one room in our house that we're like fully transforming, which I did not really like mean for that to happen. when I'm like, could give birth any minute, but I think I had mentioned that we're flipping my, I guess, office into kind of like a guest room, playroom, den, just like a more functional room in our house. It was not getting utilized as well as it could have been. And anyways, the prettiest day bed delivered yesterday, and then I'm customizing it with fringe and like working on it. So I want to show y'all that. And I've been doing a bunch of like hobby stuff, embroidering things, kind of like tying up loose ends around the house, big things and small things, finishing little needlepoint projects that I know will just like get lost in the mix if I don't finish them, just like lots of little stuff like that. But this morning I wanted to show y'all, or just today in general, some of my like meals that I've been loving, because I like hyperfixate on things in pregnancy, and right now I have like a very specific hyperfixation breakfast. We can make breakfast together, and then I'm gonna get in a lift and get ready, and then I can start kind of just showing y'all a few things that I'm working on. And I really do think that when the baby's here, I'll do more specific, like here's like one full day with me, because I just think it's a lot easier to wrap my mind around. But when it's just me enjoying probably my last week of it being just me to worry about, I'm like, I can pick the camera up at random times and balance like TikTok filming, YouTube, that kind of thing. So I was just sitting here working this morning. My laptop is sitting right here because I got rid of my desk in my office. I've just been sitting working at the vanity in here, and I honestly love it. It's so calm in here. It's great natural light. I just really think it's cozy. And obviously getting rid of that desk saved me so much space, but I had a ton of emails to answer, some content to edit, although I'm starting to edit my content a lot more at night, because I think that's number one going to work way better with the baby. I just think that like the morning time when she's awake, I think I'm gonna have to shift my schedule a lot to where I'm doing a lot of stuff on my phone when she's asleep, obviously. And so I've been kind of getting in that routine, and I like really don't mind it at all. So a lot of my editing was already done. I just posted some maternity photos on Instagram that Corey took, and I think they're so sweet. Y'all have to go look, but he did such a good job. I didn't want to do anything crazy. I think there's like a time to like bring in a photographer, and there's a time when if you have a nice camera, you can totally just have like somebody follow your creative direction and shoot for you. I don't always think it has to be this big production. So anyways, I can very easily in the morning get bogged down in like house projects and put off my workout, because actually, this is really crazy. I am done with my Pilates membership. I did Pilates for probably like, I want to say 4 months before I got pregnant, 3 or 4 months, really consistently, because I knew I was like, this is going to help prepare my body for baby. And then I have done Pilates every single week, except for like the few weeks we've been out of town. I've done Pilates between 2 and 5 times every single week of my pregnancy. And I just ran out of credits on my membership last week on Saturday. I don't usually take a Saturday class, but I was like, you know what? Let me just do this in case I go into labor and just wrap it up. So I did my last Pilates class at 38 weeks and 6 days, and I'm really proud of that. But I'm definitely missing the structure this week of like having somewhere to get out of the house and go to, because I just get bogged down in work and house stuff. And anyways, I am going to lift weights today. I've got my routine very pared down. It's no big deal, but I'm going to eat first and then change and get ready, go do that. And then hopefully get ready and have some time to film some stuff before I meet my mom for lunch. And I think we're also going to go to Home Goods, because again, these house projects I have going on, I just need like a few things. I need some pillows. I need sheets for the day bed. I'll take y'all in there in a second, but that's what I've got going on. Clip my hair back and put some eye masks on, and it makes me feel a little bit more presentable. I did my gua sha and everything, and yeah. Let's go eat and work out. And then I've been wanting my coffee like after that for some reason. I don't really know why. I haven't been having coffee until I've like showered and I'm kind of like moved on with my day. Like if I have it right after breakfast, again, my acid reflux, she takes me out. Hi. Okay, so this is my favorite breakfast right now, and I feel like this is gonna be my staple when I have the baby. I'm kind of like, maybe I need to stop eating this after I finish this batch so I don't get tired of it. But it's basically like an overnight oat chia seed pudding mixture, because I don't love just chia seed pudding, but I know that like the fiber is really good for you. So it's peanut butter protein, overnight oats. It's like a cup of oats. Hi, Stevie. 3 tablespoons each of chia seeds, flax seeds, ground flax seeds, and hemp seeds. And then I do like 6 tablespoons of like powdered PB Fit peanut butter, because it's just like really high in protein. And then almond milk, unsweetened almond milk. And I also do a few dried cranberries in there. And it's so good. But the key and the secret is that you add in like 2 big spoonfuls of Greek yogurt, because it makes it so much more full of protein. And I just don't crave a Greek yogurt bowl in the morning, or honestly in general. They're just not my favorite. I much prefer oatmeal. And I've heard that oatmeal is like insanely good, obviously, for your milk supply. So that bodes well for me because I love it. Okay, I need to get Greek yogurt, obviously. Okay, so then the key is that you mix these together and it forms almost like a pudding, like mousse texture. It's really, really good. Tons of protein, healthy fats, tons of fiber. Literally keeps me full for so long. And I just kind of like smooth it out like so. You could totally just put like fruit on top, but I make a wild blueberry refrigerator like syrup basically. It's so easy. It's the wild little blueberries from Costco, frozen. And you just add a little water, a little maple syrup, and a little lemon, and then you just let it thaw, and it basically creates like the yummiest like syrup ever. And you just kind of like mash it up, honestly, because I just made this yesterday to like release some more of the juices. And it is so good. So I do several like big spoonfuls of this. It's mostly just like blueberries and blueberry juice. And it's amazing. If y'all have eaten at Cracker Barrel before and gotten like their blueberry syrup, it gives like that same really yummy blueberry flavor. And always get it on the counter. Okay, and then I take like half a banana. I just feel like banana and overnight oats, or banana and like chia seed pudding goes so well together. And then I just chop that up all over the top. I think this would be good with like a chopped like toasted almond or something, like something crunchy. I just like don't have that right now and I don't really care. So that is my current favorite breakfast of all time. I've had it all week and it requires obviously like no prep because everything's already done in the fridge. Okay, finished with my workout, and before I do a little bit of quick makeup, I wanted to make a coffee because if I wait much longer, it's gonna be fully lunchtime. Just doing a little bit of maple syrup and pink Himalayan salt in the bottom of my shot. Y'all have seen me do this quite literally 1,000 times. I'm pretty sure I didn't hit record while I made that entire coffee, but it's so good. But I don't know if I recorded anything I was saying about how I was kind of craving a hot coffee, but I'm like too scared to risk it because my acid reflux gets so bad and it like ruins the rest of my day, low-key. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just not. And we'll experiment with hot coffee again once I have the baby, but that is perfect every time. Guest room, office project. I just got these gorgeous like chartreuse velvet pillow covers on Amazon, and I'm stuffing them with these pillows that have been in my living room that I actually hate. I don't even know like where these came from, but I don't like them. So they're going inside here. Now I'm just gonna try to use the rest of my daylight to like work on some house stuff and ideally go on a walk, but honestly, I'll just make Corey go on a walk with me when it's dark, even if I don't get to go on one now, because I'm being like very strict, or trying to be pretty strict about going on walks at this stage, even though I don't know if it's literally helping at all. Clearly I can't get this zipped. I'm gonna go try to finish this, but that's the update. I'm gonna work on finishing some stuff in this room, and I'll show you all like progress in a second. Okay, so I've genuinely got to stop doing things where I'm like up and down off the floor because my back is killing me. But this is kind of the progress update on our little day bed. I think we need to shift it a little bit. It doesn't look overly centered to me. I don't know. Something is looking off. Maybe it's perfect. I don't know. But this is the little fringe detail that I did. Obviously, I still need to add bedding to that top mattress, like really give it a finished look. But I added this custom like fringe detailing. It was so easy. And I'm obsessed. Fringe, like custom fringe furniture is so expensive. Literally thousands. And I was like, I can do that. So this is where we're at. These are the new pillows that I got at Home Goods today. The like tiger stripey ones. I think I really like them. I honestly kind of am into it. And yeah, this is kind of like current project as far as like home stuff goes. But I think I'm done filming in here for today. So I'm going to wait till it gets dark to like finish. We have plans with our friends tonight too. So I don't know how much more I'll get to in here, but I want to add like lamps on either side and some little ottomans in here. The view y'all are probably used to. This is my embroidery machine, and so I need to get a different chair. This like office chair I sit in is like not going to work in here, but I think I want like a different table for this to go on that's like bigger and a little bit more low profile as far as like more narrow, even though the vintage sewing table is so cool. It's not like big enough really for this machine. So work in progress, but I really do love the way the daybed is coming together. And I want this to be a room that I use. I come read in the morning, and I feel like we are well on our way. Okay, last little clip of vlog before I sign off. And then I think it's going to be probably my last YouTube video until baby. If for some reason, I just feel like my appointment tomorrow, they're going to schedule me for an induction. And then I don't know like how much time I'll have. Maybe I'll feel like inclined to do like a sit down video or like, I don't know, pregnancy recap or something more in depth. But for right now, I think this is going to be it. And I just wanted to show y'all the last little project I was working on. So I made another one of these. It still needs to be cleaned up, but I've been making these embroidered bag charms, and I added like all these fun beads to them. I'm obsessed. And then I needed a little zipper pull on this bag, so I used paracord, and I think it's so chic. And I have a vintage Louis Vuitton bag that needs a drawstring, and I think I'm gonna use paracord for that because I just think it's chic and fun. And then I just filmed a little needlepoint finishing video on these bag charms. I painted these canvases, obviously stitched them, and then made them into little bag charms, and I am obsessed. These are the best like quick and easy needlepoint project ever. And I don't know what bags I'm going to put them on right now. I guess I'll just put them on my needlepoint bag until I like have a bag to stick them on. But literally think these are so fun, so special. And yeah, we're headed out the door to go eat dinner with our friends. So I'm signing off. And like I said, I think once I have the baby, we're going to do just more like a one day in the life, probably more in depth, but I'm not sure. I'm just finding my style on YouTube. I love watching YouTube videos, and I don't personally mind when a creator that I enjoy watching does a different style of video. Like I just care that I'm getting to like see their day or whatever. I just like their vibe. So hopefully y'all feel the same way, but I love y'all. If you're not subscribed, don't forget to do that. And we're actually so close to 6K, which is pretty good for YouTube, I think. Anyways, love you girls so much. Maybe our next video, the baby will be here, but we shall see. Mwah.